Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back. I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day. Let's just get right into the action today. We're watching Sparkle Fun Horse in his 5916, that Chinese light tank, and he's going to have an incredible game. Isn't it funny when we play this game, guys, we're like so focused on what's going on. Look at the concentration that this guy has, okay? He moves up to the rails here on this tiny map, and he gets ready. He gets ready to shoot the first unsuspecting tank that crosses between these rail cars. He's ready to ambush here. He's got the view range. He's got the stealth. He's pre-aimed. He's focused, laser focused. And who is going to be there? He, oh, he forgot to click the mouse. He had everything done, but he forgot to do this. He forgot to do this. Which just goes to show, there's a lot of ingredients to being able to have a good game. And one of them is being able to click the mouse. And he forgot to click the mouse. How you guys doing? I hope you guys are having, did I tell you? I hope you're having a fantastic day. The purpose of this video will evolve quickly. All right, guys, bear with me. This is going to astound you. I guarantee it. You'll go, holy shit. You will. You will. Oh, now, speaking of shit. So far, it's been a shit game for you, buddy. You haven't done anything. Okay, he's going to go do something now. You went here to try and shoot the guy who was crossing, but you forgot to press fire. And unfortunately, now he's hesitating, but he's going to get into the action. He's going to get this game's going to be over very quickly, and then we're going to review what happened and how outstanding this result really is. All right, there. Okay, there. Yeah, you got some. Yes. This time he remembered to click. And did he get spotted? No, he's got such amazing concealment. He was blind fired there, though. And he takes his first victim out. Incroyable. Now let's go into the field side and watch this little Tasmanian devil go. Now, it is true, guys, when you play this game, man, you are very focused. Look at the score, 7-2, 8-2. There's already 10 people that are dead who have probably already left, right? They died early. They've got boosters on or credit boosters or whatever, and they've exited the battle and they're on to the next game. That's, there's probably a number of players that have done that. There's some players that are super focused on what they're doing, like this guy. He's aimed, he's auto-aimed. Are you guys watching? Focus on what he's doing. It's an experiment, guys. We're doing an experiment. Whether you know it or not, we are doing an experiment here. You are just as focused on what is going on as he is. Oh, and two of his crew members are now injured. He's repaired them. He's almost driven off the map. He's come around here. Oh, there's what does he do? He's keeping this guy lit. He's gonna try and shoot that. He has no clue what he's doing, guys. Let's face it. He's having a crap game, and he's not a very good player. So why are we featuring him today? Bear with me, okay? Do you have the attention span of a gnat? Just calm down. This game will be over in about 30 seconds. And then I'm going to ask you an important question. All right? Why don't you just go charge that IKV? He doesn't have a turret. You can get behind him and farm him. But he doesn't want to do that. He's going to drive hopelessly into the middle of the field here. He's driving in a big clockwise circle, which is, I think, he believes that is a good strategy. He's doing the super flanking move. And he arrives. He auto-locks. He takes some shots, and is he gonna get the last kill of the game? Is he gonna do it? Come on, buddy, you can do it. You can do it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. The game is over. Now, the point of this video. This is the question for you. Victory. How many of you, and be honest, okay, don't scroll forward and then leave your comment like you're a genius, like you know. How many of you, after watching this game, pretending that you were participating, you were him as a player, how many of you noticed the blatant game rigging cheating that went on in this game? The game rigging cheating players that made this game a 15-5 blowout. How many of you noticed? Did you guys notice? You didn't notice? There was a game rigging cheater in this game. No, there was actually more than one. There were 2, 3. There were 6 game rigging cheaters in this game. Now let's watch this game again, but this time we're going to watch it in third person mode instead of zoomed in his perspective. And we'll watch it as a spectator and analyze what's going on. And the first thing you'll notice is that there's a platoon on his team, a Cheeto, Chaos Pizza Rolls from the NHF clan, who is the cheater and the guy who's farming. He has two platoon mates, a Cromwell and a T-34-85M on his team that do nothing, okay? The enemy team has a platoon, an Easy-8, a T-34-85M, and a Thunderbolt. And we can pause the video right here and you'll know, I'll explain to you how the game rigging happened. The two platoon mates, the Cromwell and the T-34-85M, don't really do anything. They're still at the spawn. The Cheeto has moved to position J5. I'm going to zoom in on the minimap here so you can see it. He's here at J5. And what he's going to do, from this position, there is a line of fire like this. And he is going to farm the three enemy platoon members in this position right here. One of them has been detected, the Easy-8. And they're going to take turns sitting in these there's some bushes right here. This Churchill 7 is driving towards the city. He's visible right now. But that enemy platoon is going to sit in these bushes, and they're going to get farmed whether they're detected or not. Let's just launch the replay again. And you can see Mr. Cheeto there, Chaos Pizza Rolls, is in this position, and he's just shooting and shooting and shooting. The Easy-8 is now in the bushes, not detected anymore. He was. His last known position is in the bushes. And check out the minimap. Check out the minimap. Cheeto is farming. That's the way I do it. And he's just taking his shots. We're just watching him, watching it in real time here, guys. And boom, Cheeto gets his first kill on the Easy-8, who was stealth in those bushes. Kill number 1. All right. And meanwhile, this guy who was playing the game was busy, remember, staring here. He wouldn't have noticed it, right? And there's some people who are sitting in the 9-0 line or playing in the city who probably wouldn't notice what's going on. All they would notice, the average player would notice, that we're winning 4-2. And we're winning by almost 2,000 or over 2,000 HP. It's time to YOLO around and try and pad our stats. This is another blowout. That's what players are noticing. Now, watch this. This is very interesting because, okay, so now we have to watch. The T-34-85M and the Thunderbolt are not detected, but watch what happens here, okay? I'm going to pause it as soon as it happens. We're zoomed in on the minimap here. We're zoomed in on the minimap. T-34-85M has not been detected yet. T-34-85M is not... I pause it right there. T-34-85M is now dead. Cheeto was farming him from the bushes as he remained undetected. The Thunderbolt has now made a mistake and got himself detected. The Cheeto starts shooting him, but his allies also see the Thunderbolt now. The allies see the Thunderbolt, and the Thunderbolt is dead. So Cheeto gets 2 of the kills and is probably pissed off at the Thunderbolt. Why did you get yourself detected? I was going to farm you next. Now that the 3 platoon mates, the 3 enemy platoon members are dead, Mr. Cheeto knows the farming is done, and he finally presses his W key and starts moving up to continue trying to get damage into battle. You'll notice at the back, the Cromwell and the T-34-85M haven't even moved yet. Maybe not even being controlled by separate players. It may be this may be a boosting company that's doing this, and they may be controlling multiple accounts. All right, we don't have to watch the rest of this replay. You know how it ends. Let's jump to the post-game stats. So an easy victory, of course, another blowout that only lasted a little over 3 minutes. And you can see from the post-game stats that Mr. Chaos Pizza Rolls did all the farming and did over 2,000 damage. Well played, such a unicom. And his 2 platoon mates did nothing, right? They did nothing. The enemy platoon did nothing. These 6 guys worked together to rig this game. And I propose to you, right, from the experiment that we did at the beginning, that most of the participants of this battle have no idea that this was a rigged game. The players on the enemy team who lost, most of them had no idea when they pressed battle that they had a 95% chance of losing. It was rigged so that they were going to lose. And the players on the winning team, when they clicked battle, and a lot of them that played the game, that maybe at the end of the game said, GG, oh boy, boy, good teamwork. They didn't know that this game was basically rigged and they had a 95% chance of winning. This is how these game riggers destroy the game. And it's not just this game that lasted 3 minutes and 52 seconds to complete. But when you have these, if it's a boosting company that's doing this, boosting this guy, boosting his stats, this may just be friends or platoon mates. But if it were a boosting company that does not rely on just chance that that they end up in another game with another platoon so they can do their farming, there might be 3 or 4 separate enemy platoons trying to drop into the same game. Because this guy here wants to get boosted. He's in a platoon. He has to end up in a game with an enemy platoon that he can farm. So if it's a boosting company, they'll have 3 or 4 platoons trying to drop in at the same time. Let's say they have 4 platoons. That's 12 players. How do they control multiple accounts? How are they doing that? Well, you just got to go to this website, World of Tanks Express, in Russian here. And this is one of the posts. And the Russian caption here reads, "This is what World of Tanks farm looks like from the boost fake battle accounts of one of our subscribers." And you can see here a gaming setup with probably 30 clients running at the same time. That's why some of the tanks don't move and behave really conspicuously when they're on the being farmed list or when they're on the AFK list. They'll have 12 accounts, 3, 2, 1, battle. These 2 platoons ended up in the same game and destroyed this game. There could be 2 or 3 other platoons that didn't end up in this game, that ended up in other games. And they said, we didn't make the drop, we didn't end up in the right game. They're in a different battle that happened at, October 19th at 21:13. There was probably 2 or 3 other battles with platoons in them that did nothing, that just were AFK, that did not drop with the game rigger they were trying to boost. And if you're in one of those battles, you're saying, just had a platoon on my team that did 0. And another blowout. Or there was an AFK platoon on the enemy team and we farmed them at the end. What a shit show. It's not just this game that was destroyed. It's probably multiple games that were destroyed. And be honest, you guys, be honest. How many of you, if I just showed that first replay as a commentary on Sparkle Fun Horses gameplay, how many of you would have noticed that this game was completely rigged? If you were in this game and you were fighting in the city or you were fighting in the on the field side, zoomed in, focused, how many of you would have noticed that this game was rigged? It's only when you look at the post-game stats, and you guys are getting smarter, when you see these post-game stats and you see this, the platoon that did 0, this guy's the top, these guys did 0. It's only after he saw the post-game stats and went back and watched the replay that he even noticed that it's happening. Some of the players that died mid-game that just moved on to the next game, not everyone sticks around for the end of the game. Some people move on to the next game and then they just check, oh, it was a victory. Oh, it was a defeat. Most players wouldn't even know that this was happening. And that's one of the reasons that there's people that are saying, I don't see that much cheating and rigging. Yeah, you don't see it. Just like the antelope doesn't see the leopard in the bushes right before the leopard and has him for dinner. Well, guys, I'm going to keep highlighting this shit. Okay, I'm going to keep highlighting this bullshit as long as you guys keep sending me the replays. Subscribe to the channel if you appreciate my work. It really gives me a boost if I see those subscriber numbers go up, help the channel grow. Send me more, and I will keep featuring them. Okay, guys? I will catch you on the next one. And yes, that is me on my t-shirt. And guys, order your happy fucking holiday shirt now and get it in time for the holidays. It's almost Christmas. You got to start thinking about those Christmas presents. Happy fucking holidays, guys.